A new group in town is getting recognized on a state and local level for fighting.
Lindsay is live at Benson Community Center to tell us about a historic European martial arts.
Well, I've been told by my photographer that I'm using this sword more like a lightsaber, so I'm going to do my best to show you what they've been teaching me so far. I'll stick to my day job. So this group is all about these swords that had been used since, medieval times. We're going way back in time. And it's a lot of fun and games, but they are still very serious about it. It is a passion of theirs. Take a look. For Rick Long, it started with a trip to the Dew Space with the family and ended with a new hobby.
Going a little bit slower this time. Oh, you want me to...
But it wasn't a computer. Long picked up a long sword, one of a handful of traditional European weapons. It's part of the historic European martial arts, or HEMA for short.
In the movies, you see they're clashing, and then they're in the middle of clash, they're actually having a conversation. That never happens.
HEMA is like fencing, but with less rules and more variety. From the Princess Bride fans to the Game of Thrones, there's different styles and weapons. It started when die-hard duelers started transcribing manuscripts from the 13 and 1400s.
Masters, you got illustrations and everything on there.
Those manuscripts are now landing into the hands of folks like this guy.
You got to hit and not get hit.
Angel Espinoza. When he moved to Omaha, he started a chapter of HEMA fans teaching and fencing off in their spar time.
And then we bring it together, and then we try this out at tournaments, and we created a community really of, I want to fight that guy because he knows how to do this thing.
It's a big sweaty sport, but it's absolutely fun. And I've realized that I'm using parts of my muscles that I never knew I had.
That swordsy sport is being recognized in a big way too this year. For the first time ever, HEMA events are at the Nebraska State Games. It's something that this group hopes will set the pace on a bigger scale.
So somebody has to be willing to actually take on the organizational piece of doing a HEMA event. Could it be bigger? Absolutely. I think it could go across the United States.
A long shot, maybe, but something that has this long swordsman elated.
So my whole community now is behind me because I'm going to the Cornhusker State Games.
All right, now back out here live. So those state games are coming up this summer. So if you want to be like me and practice, you still got plenty of time to get ready. I love it. I feel like the kid who's kind of by themselves on the playground just so that they don't get hurt with the big kids. Anyways, stay tuned. We got more coming up, and I'm going to tell you about how you can get involved if you want to come and try your best long sword, Jen and Jennifer. We're sending it back to you.
All right, Lindsay, too much fun. It's kind of odd that she's the only one without all the full gear on. I feel like she might need some.
It's a good thing she's by herself.
Right. Keep to yourself, Lindsay. Another gorgeous